Farmhouse Teas. Today I am drinking the Pacific Patty Peppermint Tea. I actually haven't tried this yet, so let's see. Oh man, I feel like I'm being spoiled drinking this actually. It was cold. I did something I've never done before today, and I thought I would celebrate by drinking a really good cup of tea and trying a recipe that Farmhouse Teas sent to me when I ordered the tea. They sent me this latte peppermint patty chocolate latte recipe thing. So yeah, I I gotta say I really like it. So cheers. I hope you have your tea. I will leave a link down in the description box if you guys would like to check out Farmhouse Teas, their recipes, their tea blends, and any of the other things that they have that are amazing. These cups, you can get them all at using my affiliate link if you want to, and I'll leave that down in the description. Today is a great day. It is snowy. You can see it. We are finally getting some winter snow this week. And so today I thought I would talk to you about my garden plans for 2024 and the seeds that I'm gonna start this month. This is my this is my garden journal notebook. It's filled with all kinds of things. I have been using this garden journal since I very first started it. I put all the information, all my seed orders, everything in here that I can look back on and kind of get an idea for the next year. And I keep it in here, just different garden plans and journals and jots and drawings and whatnot. So I used to not start any plants in January. In fact, I don't even have a calendar for it. I just have a few notes on my February calendar. But I have found that there are certain plants that actually do better if you start them in January. Now, in order to do this, you're going to need a grow light of some kind. A fluorescent shop light will work. You don't have to use anything crazy, but it does work way better than using a window. If you guys would like more information or you're local and would like to come to a class, I'm teaching a class this Saturday here at the farm on seed starting. And you know, it took me a long time to figure out seed starting and be successful at it. And so I'm teaching a class on how you can be successful because I finally figured it out. So if you want to come and join me, I will leave a link to my website down in the description box and you can come join us at that class. This is so warm. It's going to be really cold here this week. So I'm kind of enjoying this. And I made enough so I could have 2 cups if I want to. I am going to start some herbs that I want to be able to harvest quickly. So anything like chives or herbs that just take a little bit longer. You can do anything like thyme or sage or oregano. And these are just herbs that you want to like get them going and be able to harvest at least one time at the end of the season. Most of those are perennial herbs. You don't have to worry about starting your annual herbs quite yet. One of the vegetables I have found really challenging to grow in our climate because our summers are so hot. So it's usually cold and damp to start with, and then sometimes not, but oftentimes it is. And then we get this crazy brutal heat wave and it's like desert climate and our soil drains really quickly. And so starting celery and keeping celery going has been a huge challenge for me. But one of the tips that I have for actually being successful with celery is to start it in January. Now, I'm going to wait until the very end of January, probably the 3rd or 4th week, but I wanted to let you guys know now so you could be thinking about that if you would like to grow celery. My favorite kind of celery to grow is from Baker Creek. It's the Utah Tall. Another thing that I start early is a little tray of greens, and it could be any kind of salad green that you like that can tolerate cold weather. So mustard greens, sometimes I throw some beets in there, kale, lettuce varieties. Heirlooms Evermore has an amazing lettuce called Marvel of Four Seasons. That one is amazing because it really does like to grow no matter what the temperature is. And for this particular case, I love it. So what I do with this tray, and I'll show you guys when I start it, but I just wanted to tell you guys real quick that I'm going to be getting that going. As I get my seed starting medium and I put it in a tray, I sprinkle the whole thing with these different mixed seeds, and then I just grow it out under the grow lights. And my goal is to be able to have that tray ready to transplant into my unheated greenhouse in March. And that way I am harvesting by the end of March my very first salad greens for the season. Now, I've done this for quite a few years. I will probably get this going like this week, and it really works amazing to be able to do that. And I don't know about you guys, but this time of year is when I start missing eating fresh salads from my garden. The next one is eggplant. Eggplant just seems to take a little bit extra time. I've done different trials with it, and I feel like if you really want success with eggplant and you want big, strong, healthy plants going into the season, they really require the long growing season. So I like to start those at the end of January. Also, another thing is sweet potato slips. If you want to get those going, they require a very long growing season. I have yet to have any success with growing sweet potatoes in our climate. I know it can be done. I just haven't found the right way to do it yet. I might try to order a sweet potato, but so far we've been able to grow lots of slips, but never actually get the sweet potato themselves. So maybe we'll try it again this year, we'll see, but you could go ahead and get those going. And then the last one are onions from seeds. You can get those started. Now onions have been very tricky from seed for me. I have a tip from another gardener that I'm gonna try and see, and if you guys have any success with growing onions, big onions from seed, let me know. I know that it does take more than 1 year to do this, and there are different tricks and different methods. I've tried lots of them, but I'm gonna crack it. I haven't figured it out yet, but if you have any growing tips for us, please leave them down in the comments because I know everybody would really appreciate that. So those are the things that I will be starting. There's one more, and that is pansies. If you like to grow pansies or petunias for hanging baskets, we like to grow pansies for edibles. I actually won't be starting any new ones, I don't think, this year. If I do, it'll only be a couple, because we started so many pansies last year, and we should have more than enough in the garden this year to get us through. So I don't think I'll be starting those. However, I did order a very special new to me variety of petunia that I am so excited for. My seeds are on order, they're coming, and I will do a video very soon where I'm unboxing the seeds that I've ordered. I normally order my seeds in December, but this time I waited until January just because I wasn't totally sure what I wanted to do yet, and I wanted to make sure that I was ordering things I was going to use. So those will be here very soon. One of my favorite days of the whole year is when my seeds come in the mail, and I will make sure that I share that day with you. The last few years, I've been working really hard on getting the garden back to a place of beauty and production and a place that I really enjoy being, and it has taken quite a bit of work to get it to that point. But this last year we made huge progress. My mom and I made enormous progress in the garden, and I am so excited for what that's gonna look like this year. I am gonna go finish my tea, probably do some snow shoveling because it's snowing pretty good out there, and I will see you guys in another video real soon. Thanks for hanging out with me. Don't forget to learn and grow.